So, first of all, Hari, thank you so much for, agreeing to be on uh, this conversation, which is a personal conversation for my book, and and to share your story about what happened, how it happened, and how did you respond to it, and what gave you the success to be able to defeat what is otherwise considered as a deadly disease. So so Hari, you know you're okay with it, the story being captured in the book. So
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay because last time I told you, no, like say I'm trying to. Am I loud or I'm okay? I'm okay.
Yeah, you're absolutely fine.
So I wanted to share because even otherwise, without this book, I've been doing this for last about what 10 years now, 11 years now. I started off like meeting people who have same kind of problem and try to talk to them. First, initially, it started like I want to find out what like you. I want to find out what is that, how we got, why we. Say for example, my case, I don't smoke, I don't drink. Usual what they say is I don't do any of that. So shouldn't be a and I eat good food. Though I'm a foodie, I eat good food and I work hard. So and I don't take much stress. I'm a happy-go-lucky guy. So what's that? Why did I get? Okay, something like that.
Right.
So you start meeting other people to more to very inquisitive. So you start meeting other people. What's happening? Why and all that.
Right.
And since you have we have come out, so after that that became very. So let me meet some more people, pep them up, kind of. It started with a friend of mine's wife.
Right.
I like her very much, so
Uh,
I don't want it. So I went to her house. I keep talking to her and all that, pep her up and all because this guy feels bad. If I say something, she's not listening. Why don't you talk to her? Why don't you talk to her and all that? So it started like that. So then she actually became better, and she changed her lifestyle. She
Lovely.
became very. She started doing marathon. She's a software person. She started doing marathon, cycling, full marathon and all that. So, which is completely earlier been sitting in watching the screen, and all her life she's been doing that. Software architect. From there, she started going to different places for marathon, cycling, trekking, and all that. She had her own set of friends. She is a Carnatic. She loves Carnatic music. So kind of very orthodox. Mm. From there, she moved more. She started learning Hindustani. This that. A lot of things happened in her life.
Got it.
So that kind of oh okay, it's good. So let's. So he connected me to another friend. Her mother got like that. It started. Then I started talking to people. That became a. So I started enjoying it. I should
Right.
enjoying is the right word. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I started liking it.
Right.
And when I see people, at least they feel better. They
Mhm.
feel better. At least mentally, they feel better. That gives you the adrenaline to do more.
Got it.
So, and a lot of places, I somehow feel when somebody who's affected comes and says, "Hey, there's nothing. In fact, my life has become better after my stint with cancer, and life looks more colorful, and a lot of things you start enjoying." So that gives a different. They also slowly start looking at life differently.
So,
So it's like a contagious thing, and it kind of spreads. So I started doing it more. So book, okay, one go I reached so many people, not Hari, but somebody who have come out and actually saying that that's better than what it was earlier. So which I feel it'll help a lot of people.
got it.
Even non-cancer guys, it'll help a lot of people. Even if you don't have
Absolutely.
cancer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Hari, when I'm talking to people and when I see people around, I realized that, your own perspective to life changes quite a bit. So you start thinking that, why wait for something ready to happen to you to start looking at life differently? Why not you do it while you are healthy and,
No.
fine?
True.
So, I mean,
True.
uh, it should not take something like cancer to stop looking at your screen and then take out time to go enjoy your marathon or Carnatic music.
True.
You should take out time anyways.
Yeah.
So that's a big learning for me when I'm talking to a lot of people.
True.
And the intention, is very beautiful. Like you are already experiencing it. You are. I mean, you asked me a question that, if enjoyment is the right word, but I think, when you see someone moving towards something which is better than where they are, and they are happy about it, that gives you joy. So I think the journey itself is enjoyable.
It's
If you're making a difference to someone, that gives you the joy. I think all of us are selfish to that extent that, whatever we do it for ourselves.
Exactly. That's why I always say it's actually philanthropy is more, if you really like it, it's more a selfish thing. You will enjoy more than the person who's receiving it, actually.
Correct. And just yesterday, last evening,
Mm.
I've written this article for one of our magazines. One of the editors requested me if I could contribute an article because we spoke about, I was talking to her about how self-love is being talked of today, but how there's a thin line between self-love and becoming selfish. But when I look at selfish, there is this good selfish and the bad selfish. And the good selfish is which inspires you to do things and not ignore yourself. But the bad selfish comes in when you don't ignore yourself, but you ignore other people.
True. Exactly.
When I was writing, this was the distinction that I got. I mean, so
very much true.
So if you are able to make a difference to somebody's life, I think it's a good thing.
True. Very much true.
And you're the right person I'm speaking with because other than your own experience, you've also spoken with a lot of people. So, first we'll begin with your journey and then we'll go to what is it that you've observed in other people.
Okay. Sure.
So, why did this start with, how did you even learn about that you had cancer? I mean, what happened? Why did you go for it? Or wherever you want to start with. I mean, let it be a free-flowing conversation.
Okay. So that time I was living in the Middle East. We had some industries and all that. Business in the Middle East and in Sri Lanka. So at that time we established new in Sri Lanka. So I keep going to Sri Lanka often to look at the units, things, because in fact just starting, so we want to establish. So once in Sri Lanka, it's a Sunday like this. So people are talking about one temple which Ravana used to go and do tapas and all that. It's a Shivan temple, and so which is that old temple, very old Shivan temple. It's saying King Ravana used to go there and do tapas and all that. So whether it's true or just to kick your interest, I don't know. But it was a very old temple, so okay, it's not doing anything on a Sunday. So we drove there to the temple, Lankeshwara temple or something like that. I forgot the name. We went, did everything, and when we were coming out of the temple, I trying to do a full prostrate before the Nandi. After that, I was not able to get up. When I used my hand and was trying to get up, I could see a big lump here coming out of my right axilla.
Right.
And I even full breath I take, I'm not able to get up from. So friends who came who pulled me up. Then when I lift my hand, I could see a big ball, and when I keep it, it goes inside. There is a gap here, no, and that so the axilla went inside. And before that, I say when I climb, I after some, I try to climb wherever possible instead of using a lift. So when you climb, you feel you short of breath and all that, you're struggling. And I cough a lot. If I start, I continuously cough. Just nothing, or nothing, no specific reason. All this was there. And after this, when I went to, then this bunch is not paining or anything. You push with it, it was there. It's not paining, nothing was there. And I kept coughing continuously. Then I went to Colombo. This is about 1.5 2 hours drive from Colombo. So I went to Colombo, went to the hospital to check what it is. Because till that day, I've never stepped into an hospital. That's my, I would have gone to see somebody or something like that. But till that day, I've never been into a hospital for myself.
Got it.
And the best I would have taken maybe once or twice paracetamol or maybe one course of antibiotic till that day, which happened in 2010. So when then these guys started saying this, that it is, I don't understand the medical jargons also. It's malignant, non-malignant, this, that's all new words for me. So I don't know what the difference between malignant, non-malignant and all that. So they said, let's do a biopsy. I don't know what biopsy means also. So since you know, being so, you don't know. When I called a friend of mine in Chennai back, he said there's something like this, and these doctors are saying, let me do a biopsy. Then he said they're going to do a small procedure, which means they're going to put a knife on you. I said, why do you want to do that? It's just a 45 minutes flight. Come back here. Let's see what it is.
Right.
So I did an ultrasound or something like that, and I flew back to Chennai. So nothing else. Just I cough, I have a breath, but this lump was there, but that's not bothering me actually. Then I flew back to Chennai. Then these guys, then no, the drill. You go through this ultrasound, then they did a biopsy, bone marrow test they did, and I did the histopathology also, and they confirmed it's a malignant, which is in the lymph nodes as well as in my. It's just part of my lungs. It just started in my lungs. Then that it was the day, I remember the day, because me and my mom was there, my wife. So till the time we were not taking this very seriously.
Right.
Okay. Even that day when I went to the hospital to that first report to meet the doctor, I don't know name the doctor, I don't know name the hospital. When I went there, my mom was with me. My wife was she didn't think about it much. So she was in the Bangalore. So I went to meet the doctor. The doctor, he's a Bengali, it was casual. So they see 100 patients a day. So it becomes a routine for them, kind of. So he started off as this is malignant. So it's in stage 4. You 1 year. After that, I can't say. And we need to continue the chemo. And if it still persists, palliate, all this kind of words. So I was very cool because I didn't know the impact of it at that point of time when he said. So he was not putting it directly. He was telling me that 1 year, after that, let's see. Which means, hey, boss, it's your time is 1 year. Right. Then after that, let's see. Then we will do then we'll do a maintenance chemo and all that. Then I came out and called this doctor friend who actually advised me to do all this. I called him. Then he said, he started off with a kind of very formal note. Hari, where are you? Why don't you come here and all that? The tone and all that changed. So I could sense that, okay, something wrong here. Because we have used to make a lot of jokes, fun. The moment I pick up the phone, we'll take a joke or something. That's how me and the doctor relationship was. The gentleman who called him, friend. But after this, when I called him, he said, Hari, where are you? Why don't you come? You have this, that, no, never he has spoken to me like
Uh,
that.
uh,
So I could sense there is something. Yes,
Not
then
so, not correct.
that I remember that from this hospital to that hospital, I still remember the journey because too many things start running in your head. Why our man became very formal? There's something wrong. Oh, this guy meant 1 year is one guy only 1 year, only 1 year I'm going to live and all that. My mom can't understand English, so she didn't actually get the grasp of it.
Mm-hmm.
She was there. Just when she came out, the nurse has told her something.
Okay.
So my mother was able to. Mother was started crying. My mother started crying,
Uh-huh.
and in the car, then only I kind of the impact came.
Mm-hmm.
That's the longest ride I would have had in my life. That about half an hour ride from that hospital to this hospital.
Yeah.
One, you say all along you'll be damn sure. You never, as long as you're well, you don't really think about all this. No, we always think that we will live as long as we want to live, kind of a thing. That's how we all take life. But which you know, it takes time for us to realize, oh, it's not going to be.
Right.
So that I remember every part of that journey. I reached him, and the moment he saw, he started. I could see his face. He started, Hari, no, I'm really surprised. How could this, that, and all. So he's mumbling. He never mumbles
Mm-hmm.
and all that because we're very close friends. So he
Right.
never mumbles and all that. So that was and after that, the next few days was really, really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad because. Now today, if I look back, I feel different. But at that point of time, you think of a lot of things. You kind of rewind your 40 plus years and look at, and you start thinking, oh, really, we'll not be there? Are we going to suffer? Then you go to the point where, oh, it's better we die now instead of why we have to suffer. Too many things run your head. Too many things run in your head. I feel going forward, if the hospital or doctor can change the way they put it across to the patient, will be really good.
Right.
I'm not saying you pamper the way they put it across. I'm saying you don't have to be very protective or pampering, but you can give more positive facts and say what is the disease and like now how I do, like, say, I'm saying because I've experienced, I'm putting it across differently to people. When they ask me, they send a report and say my sister's friend has got this, what do you, can you check and tell me? So I will check. When I go back, I know how to put it across. Okay. And I don't prepare. I do, but always I say I want to meet them in person. I do not do it over phone. Wherever I've traveled to, that's how I've traveled to most of the places. I just fly to just talk to them
Right.
across India. So
And you
a
do it
lot
at
of
your own
occasions.
cost.
That's right. That's right. I do it
Absolutely
my own person.
brilliant.
Yeah. Hmm. So I always like to see them and talk to them about this. Mainly because I've seen simple breast cancer, which should have been a very normal, simple thing, or a lymph node kind of. They they have passed away, struggled, suffered, and passed away. People who are in a stage 4 liver, this, that, complicated pancreatic cancer, people survived and living a wonderful life.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on how you take it and how you move on after that. Because if you get stressed out and you get tensed and think of a lot of things, the disease in you can aggravate and grow pretty fast. It can really go all over you and kick you badly. Then after that, then turning back is very, very difficult. Say if it spreads to your brain, this, that, everything, then turning around, you need double the strength to turn around. So it's better that they start with the positive note, and say you don't have to dramatize. I'm going to fight the disease and all that. This all sounds nice. But Indians, we like drama, hyper, larger than life kind of. You have to dramatize, then only we like it. But you can take it very gently. It's okay. Let me see how it is, and small changes. And when you see comforts there, you pick up that as a positive signal and start walking faster. So one point that you won't even realize that you will be running at that speed positively. If you start doing things which you like, say if you do it, even if you don't have if you don't have cancer, still if you do that, you'll see better results actually. So that's why I make the entire family sit when I talk. I said, even you can try this. Wife is God. I'll say, husband, you can also try this. Start looking things positively. Take it light. Start working hard. Don't follow the regular path. They look out of the box. That's more interesting, and all that. So the life becomes more interesting. It's not the set pattern. Mhm.
Right, right.
So that then this doctor whom I went to, all that usual, no, don't worry, Hari, you'll be all right, and all that stuff. And that 1 week was very horrible, maybe 5 6 days. Then he took me to another doctor. Another doctor. This doctor practices Western medicine. He also administers Ayurvedic medicines, and also advises on other things, yoga kind of a thing, all those things. But more than that, the way he approached the whole thing, that's what I liked about that doctor. He said, okay, this happened. There's no reason for it. So we are not able to find why the root cause of all this. But you've got it. Now we need to see how we can treat our friend and gently push him out. If somebody whom you don't like comes into your house, you don't have the strength to fight him. Then you have to talk, cajoling him, convince him, talk to him, make him friendly, and push him out of the house. Exactly the same words he said. So let's try doing it. Which the way he approached it, I liked it very much. And so that time that's the first time I start thinking, okay, it's not that you will die. Because in movies, we always see if you got cancer, you're going to die. Okay. So we are used to that only. So that time I realized, okay, oh, there is some gap. Because I'm a very optimistic guy. That's what sometimes my family members say. You're too optimistic, that so you take a lot of risks. Even if I see 1% chance, I start trying it. That has helped me now. Okay. That has helped me now, where they said few percent, normally there's a few percent chance and all that. I said, okay, there is a chance. So let us try. We're not losing anything. Let's see. So then I had my regular chemos and radiation and all that stuff. I had a surgery also. During the chemo, it really kills you. And that chemo part really kills you. It really kills you. Why? Because at the time you don't have so much of, you are not so wise, because you don't know about the disease, your life experience and all that counts. And you're not as wise as what you are today. And lying in bed, the drips going in, nothing to do. So ideal mind, like a devil's workshop, it will a lot of things. It will one. Number two, people like me who are foodies. Okay, we love to eat every damn thing whenever we have time and all the stuff. And people who like to meet people. I'm a guy who talks to my driver. I talk to whoever I meet somewhere. I talk to that chai wala. Everybody, some conversation. So suddenly you've been restricted. You confined to a bed, and you're not able to talk. And whoever coming to talk to you comes with oh, what is this, and kind of they all come with the same kind of the the body language itself we can see.
Sympathy, and
Yeah, too much of sympathy and all that. So one point of time, I start hating people coming to see me because they all come with the same. Of course, they come with good intentions, but you feel very irritated, and because they all come to see you with as soon as they open the door, I got, oh my god. So that's how I was feeling. So which, well, a third, fourth chemo, you feel really, really low because the best part of your life you will not be able to do. Whatever best part. I'm a foodie, I'm a people guy, so which I'm not. But for everybody, there is something or other. Okay, and you will not be able to do it, or you're confined to bed, and the people relationship with you changes. The how they relate with you changes, and all that matters really. That's why when I meet some patients nowadays, I tell the relatives, don't treat them, don't pamper them. Then the support people or relatives, I said, don't pamper the patient, don't protect them, let them fall. If they fall in the bathroom, let them fall and get up and come. Okay, let them feel that they are also normal human being. That will only give them more to start living. Otherwise, you become spoiled, very protected, spoiled, and you also give up. You see, then, oh, year after life is going to be like this. That will that's you're giving up. It's very difficult after that. So that's why I always tell, don't try to pamper. Okay, say he's going to fall, you're going to hold. That's fine. But too much of protection, pampering, and all that, it's only going to make things worse, mentally and physically, for the patient. So I was treated like that, so I know how it will be. They won't even allow me to get out. This, that somebody will be there to hold you. This, that. No, it's too much of pampering. So you feel okay. Hereafter, life is going to be like this, which doesn't give you a great feeling. So that the third, fourth chemo, you might feel like giving up. No, okay, boss, it's too much here. I don't want to. If I'm not going to enjoy my tandoori chicken or a paratha or just a good lassi, I feel okay. What is the point, boss? No, I'm not. I don't want to survive like this kind of a. You will get you. One point you will get that feeling.
right.
That's that point of time. How you jump out and cross that point is very important. Again, that's the second one where every I feel I tell all the patients, you some point of time you will feel very low. Even you will get irritated when somebody rings the bell or
Right.
phone rings, somebody rings the bell, somebody in the house watching TV. All this will make you irritated. Maybe your daughter or son
Right.
will be watching TV. You will get irritated. I don't know why, because one noise, this, that, and all. Second is you feel that okay, I'm not able to enjoy, these guys are enjoying. I don't know why, because, but you will get so irritated and angry. Uh, Noise, kitchen noises, people coming. You won't like to meet anybody. All this you can't make just and that what you call the social conversations.
Right.
Yeah, hi, how are you? Even if you don't like him, you will say, "Oh, I wish you best" and all that. But you'll not be feeling that. So all these things, you won't feel like doing it. You will
Right.
throw everything out. Boss, I can't do all this. Okay, that you will come to that point. How you cross that point, and after that, how you start looking at things is important.
Right.
Uh, One way it is good. I don't make fake conversations. Okay, say I will say I'm meeting Harbinder Narula, then I will make sensible conversation, honest. If I say, "Hey boss, you all pugdy guys are this," I make joke of it. I say you make fun of us. We make fun of you and all that. It's more like that. It'll be a very honest, without any no holds barred conversation.
Yeah.
My conversations after it's always been a very it's not very candid or camouflaged or sugar coated or anything. It's not, I'm not rude, but I if I want to tell something,
Yeah.
even if I want to make a joke of Sardaji, I will tell you jokingly,
Correct.
which
Correct.
you will not take it. Yeah, something like that.
Right.
So that is one good part which that withdrawing from social conversations. And one point, people also will not mistake you. But that point of time, you will become a loner.
Okay.
Because nobody will do a honest conversation with you.
Right.
It's always been everything will be all right, don't worry, this, that, and all kind of a conversation. It's
So
never been
toxic positive conversations.
So true, very much true, very much true. One point you'll get bored of it.
Right.
You know what they're saying is not, they're not actually feeling like that, but they're talking because of situation.
Right.
So all this will actually bring you down at one point during your treatment. Okay. That jumping that point is also very important. How first, when you hear how you should hear it in a proper way. Second is this point where I feel you don't have to wait for it, but keep this in mind always. So some point when you're low, you have to jump over it. So that's why I keep telling people, slowly when you start your treatment, parallelly start doing things which you never would have thought you will do in your life, but you like to do. Okay. Bungee jumping, or go buy a godforsaken land, start planting. You go every weekend, do watering and all that. These things sounds very fancy, but it's possible. A lot of people, out of about 700 odd people whom I have met, I'm damn sure about 300 plus people are doing something new in their life. Right. Something new. Caning, cane furniture, lot of things. I can give a big list of things people do. Right. New. One girl, she's trying to bring. She's traveled across India in whatever transport available. The local, there is some craftsmanship, no? She sits with them, documents it, and tries to bring them to a mainland and promotes it. Okay?
Got it. Got it.
After a stint with blood cancer, she's doing it. Okay, now she's been doing it for now 6 years now, and she has almost brought more than 3,000 artisan families. And these stuffs are not fancy stuffs. Okay, normally the handicrafts is more fancy. No, it's more usable stuff. A lot of things are usable. Day to day you can use it. So she promotes it. She writes a small article about what they do, about them, and promotes it. And about 3,000 families are today in a different
environment.
Yeah. So like this.
So all the things that you have said, that one day we will do it, later you start acting on those.
True. Very much. So that I tell them, start early. When you start your treatment, start this, because this will help you when you come to a point where I told you, one point you feel like giving up.
Right.
You will either not go to the point at all, or when that point comes, you will jump over it, meaning comfortably, because you will be engaged in a few things which kind of drags you, which keep pulling you. So you don't feel like that giving. You might feel low, but you will not give up.
Right.
That will help you a lot. So, reading, writing, whatever.
Is this to keep yourself busy, or is this to keep yourself distracted? What goes on, that motivates you?
Okay. So I don't have a document.
I mean, the reason I'm asking you this is because when you are in a situation, then you start looking at, like, you create a bucket list and you start doing things which you otherwise have been postponing. So why is it? I mean, is it because you feel that, I don't have enough time to do this, so I want to do it while I'm here? Or is it to distract yourself and keep yourself busy, mentally? So what is it?
Okay, good question. So I will not call it as bucket list, because then it becomes a completely different one. It's not a bucket list. Okay, it's more. How do I say? People. There are people who are not. Say, I have a cousin who are not a great fan of music. Okay, you never heard. Okay, somebody's hearing music, you'll not even bother. Okay, any kind of music for that matter. I've never seen people like that. Okay, people like this, go and start learning Hindustani or Carnatic, or start listening to Sufi. You give 2 records, you start listening, and you start digging. Why do people like this so much? Okay, how this Carnatic notes are formed? Why what is the math behind that? Then you start enjoying the music. I'm saying something like that. Okay. Why I want them to do something very new to them is, say, when something new you see, your cells are also, oh, okay, what is this? It's like a refresh button.
Yeah.
That's why
Curiosity.
people always say, yeah, you are more than, it's something new. So your cell will also, hey, boss, suddenly something new. So you jump up, how a new guest comes to your house or you meet your school friend, you suddenly become very fresh and young and start wear a shorts, go out to them for a drink and all that stuff.
Right.
Even when you're old and all that, make fun of your old school girlfriends and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
you become very young. You become very young, and the whole system is refreshed.
Right.
This I've seen,
Right.
because I feel like, okay, the trillion cells in your body is saying, okay, what's today? From that it says something, hey, what's happening here? Something new. Okay. So the whole thing gets refreshed. You actually become younger. When you do something which it's new, every time you go do something new, you become younger. That's what I've noticed in my life, because I've done every decade I've done business different. I've lived in China, I lived in Middle East, I've done business in the US, and everything different. I failed in some, I succeeded in some, all that. So that's my family makes fun of me, saying that, hey boss, every time you end up something new which is you wouldn't have thought of, and that's why you buggers, you feel much more younger. That's what you're not stopping, and you're not shying off from taking a risk. So we say after 50, 40, you don't take risk. But I'm till today I'm taking a risk. If it's a
Right.
risk, yeah, I'm taking a risk. But
I
I
know
don't look
that
it as a risk. So your cells,
part.
so your cells or yourself will get refreshed, and you look things more as if new.
Yes.
Positive, yes, but more than that, you start looking things new.
Mhm.
So that surprise element, that curiosity in you is getting pampered. So you now start doing more. You become more curious, more imaginative. Your imaginary cells and all becomes very active. You will, when you plant 2, 3, then somebody will tell you, hey, there's some new bamboo available. It's just this. Why don't you try and cut and join this? The flower, the color will change. Like this, you will go deeper and deeper and deeper into that. And this friend of mine who's now doing agriculture, she quit her job, gone into it full time. She's making organic rice, and she uses only cow. She's found new ways, and new variety of rice she has got. All that from where she never gets into sand. From there, she's come to this. There's new things. You become more imaginative, and you are able to contribute more, because say the entire our civilization, we are today here because of our imagination. No, otherwise we would have been monkeys. So you keep nurturing your imagination, become more curious. I feel that something new kicks that feeling. Not it will not be a bucket list, but it's more it's a medicine for your potion for your becoming younger.
Got it. I think that's a very important.
Yeah. So I feel that's why I keep pushing. Even if you forget your medicine, it's fine.
Mhm.
But don't forget doing something new.
Yeah.
Get something. Go meet people. Go meet your neighbor. Understand a friend of mine is they are very orthodox Brahmins. Okay,
Right.
two they're down, but family others eat non-veg.
Mhm.
Okay, they go out and eat. Okay, and she walked down one day. She got really thrilled. She walked down to a neighbor 2 floors
Mhm.
down, who's a Muslim, nice family,
Mhm.
and she asked, "Hey, boss, what is so either about the Muslim biryani here? Okay,
Mhm.
I want to understand."
Mhm.
She got she knows the lady anyway. So that lady, Muslim lady, taught her how to make a biryani, why we are putting. that spice, this spice, why you're putting, how you make it, why you do this first, why you soak mutton and do this, all that.
Mm-hmm.
And she made biryani and gave a surprise to her family.
Mm-hmm.
Till today, a family remembers that and that day. But it might be one day, but that would have changed that would have changed a lot of things in the family.
Right.
Okay, she's gone out of the way,
Right.
did that because the family likes it.
Mm-hmm.
And children till today, it's now about what, 5, 6 years. They
Mm-hmm.
still remember the day, and whenever they talk about it, they get really overwhelmed about
Right.
what the mother did for them, and what the wife did for the husband.
Right.
So like this, you will. They've never thought that she can do something like this.
Right.
Surprise, something, giving a surprise to the family and all. Even giving a surprise to the family itself is new to her. You
Correct.
understand?
Correct.
So something like that. So these kind of things makes life more interesting. And one incident happens, then she will try to do more like this
Got it.
and start looking for opportunities for like this,
She
more opportunities like this.
she enjoyed that pleasure that she got out of the happiness
Hmm.
around, and she wants to repeat it then.
True, true, true. Yeah, yeah. So
So
these things even change your framework, internal framework also changes. Your cells, how they think, your soul, your body, everything changes. And something good happens, it can do so much wonder. Whatever your 3 chemos can do, one incident like this can do.
right.
I'm just trying to compare, which is not an actual comparison, but the impact will be like that.
Right. So you went to this new
Yeah.
doctor,
So,
and he gave you,
mm,
the way he explained it to you changed the way you were looking at the problem. And
right.
then what happened? I mean, you went through your series of chemos of what?
Yeah, I did my chemo. I had my radiation also. Then I had my surgery first. Then I had my chemos. Then I had my radiation, everything full haul, and the full package I had. So I finished with the radiation. In the last day of my radiation, it's actually last day of my no last chemo, and my radiation is finishing. With that, I'm finishing all my treatment, the first phase of treatment.
Mhm.
That day, a friend of ours came to meet me. He was a very senior guy. He was a dean of an university. Mhm. He came. I saw. We were sitting and talking. Sorry, we suddenly went off. Hmm. Okay, you okay now?
Yeah,
Audible?
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. So he came to see me, and he was talking about the. That time only he told me that he was a liver cancer survivor. He's a very elderly man. He's a dean of a university, a physics person. He was talking about his journey and all that. He had cancer. He went to a hospital in Mumbai. They said stage 4 liver, and very, very difficult. Survival will be very difficult and all that. And they said, if you want, we can start palliative care and all those stuff. So he got completely broken. And they don't know what to do. He doesn't want to do palliative because he's seen all that. He kind of given up at that point of time himself. Okay. And he was wondering, my modern science has not helped me. We have found so much. Why we're not still able to this, that, not too much. He started thinking and became really bad. About within 1 month, he deteriorated badly. At that point of time, somebody has told him about Tibetan medicine, Dalai Lama Foundation, Tibetan medicine. And okay, at that point of time, you will be in a mood, whatever can solve my problem, I don't mind trying, kind of. So he called up Dharmashala, Dalai Lama Foundation, and asked them and all that. They said, we would like to see the patient. We can't give medicine just like that. We would like to see the patient. Then only we can administer, because it's not, we don't go, we use the reports, but we would like to see the patient, see his pulse, see his eyes, a lot of things they observe. They do a diagnosis. Their diagnosis is a little different. So we'd like to do that before giving medicine. But he was not in a position to, it's not in a shape to travel. So they sent the reports and all that. Then they said, okay, I will give one set of medicine. You go have it. If you feel all right, come here and then we will see you. So they sent one bag of medicine to him. It's all herbal medicine, which he had, and he was feeling slightly better and all that. He wants to travel. Then he said, "Why don't I travel?" He traveled to Dharmshala and met the doctors there, in the Tibetan Medical Center doctors. And about 6.5 months, he got cured completely with Tibetan medicine. And they said, "Oh, okay, you're all right, boss. You can do. Then we'll give you some medicines which you can take regularly now. Nothing else." Then he came and took other PET scan in the same hospital in Mumbai. Okay, they were amazed and they asked him what happened. So our man got really this and gave a big lecture, peace of mind, saying that I'm a physics professor, but modern science, I think the way modern science is approached or interpreted is, all along I've been doing this, but now I feel that we are not doing it right, or we are not still come to that point and all that. And there again, he went and joined the university, and he passed away 2019. He passed away. Regular, normal. While he was having his breakfast, he passed away in the breakfast table, just like that. So the best death you can have. Um, so he came and told me about this. I other time I just jumped on it, and I went and met the Tibetan doctors in Bangalore because I moved to Bangalore. My wife was in Bangalore, family was in Bangalore. So I from Chennai I moved to Bangalore. Met this went to the Tibetan Medical Center in Bangalore, and thereafter I've been involved with them big time. I go every month there just to meet patients. I like the doctors because it's Tibetan is not just medicine, it's more, a lot of wisdom is there. They give you a lot of so you become wiser. You know how to look after yourself, and you don't treat these things as disease or it's a problem. Because so if you see Tibetans, jokingly or seriously, you can't make out from the way they say. They're saying these are all conditions. Don't worry about this. Will be all right. Leave your body; it will repair itself. Disease is fear, jealousy, and greed. They call this as disease, which I feel very, very, very profound, because most of your problems come out of these three: your jealousy, your greed, and fear. And almost all your problems, whether physical or mental problems, come out of these three only. So I like Tibetan medicine. I go very often, and I've been following Tibetan medicine from that point of time. Though I have a lot of friends, I go to all hospitals, everything. For generally I follow the way which they I feel they are much wiser. Their life is much more it's a quality life what they live. Sorry, I deviated from
Oh,
where
no,
we
no, no,
started.
no, absolutely. So, Hari, when did you consider yourself as a cancer survivor? You have cancer and then you are
Mm,
fighting it. And
mm.
when did you call yourself, okay, now I'm been there, done that, I'm over with
Mm.
it. Now I'm a survivor. I've survived cancer.
On my maybe after my fourth chemo, and that point I told where you will feel very low and all that. From there, one incident happened. After that changed. Then from there on, I feel definitely I'm going to make it, and I'm not going to allow my friend to bother me going forward in my life. I One of my other patient in the hospital was a uh, young boy. He's 12 years old boy was there. That boy really studies very well, extraordinarily well. Parents are very humble parents. Okay, they're farmers. This boy is the first guy in the family to go to school, and he studies so well. But he's got brain tumor. Okay, and he was admitted. He was next to me and all that. Okay, there. This boy, generally we talk, no? Hey, boss, what are you doing? How are you doing? Feeling and all that. It's just what else to do? So we chat with because his chemo cycle and my chemo cycle are the same. So we go for our chemos at the same time. So they are from a far off village. So my food from my house comes first. So they give additional so that this boy and family can eat. Otherwise, they have to go out and buy and all that stuff. So I bring extra. My house sends extra, so these guys sit with me and eat and all that we talk. So this boy said that boy's mom was very worried. She told me, "Look at this boy is not scared. He's not listening. He's not following and all that. He's like she says, he doesn't behave like a patient. In short, okay." For that, this boy said, "I'm not a patient. I didn't do anything. I did everything what I've been taught to, and I'm doing fine. You only keep telling me that I'm a patient. Okay, there's nothing wrong with me. I didn't do anything wrong. If there is something inside, that is its mistake. It will go out automatically." He he said it in a very the way he understood the whole thing.
Yeah.
For him, the strong thing is, I've not done anything wrong. I didn't bring it on me. So if that has come, let it go. Okay.
Right.
I will do what I feel is good and comfortable to me. That was a very, though it's a passing.
Very innocent yet very deep remark.
Yeah. So I thought, Bhagat, this guy is able to. We all think we are from well exposed, traveled the world, read so much, and we didn't think about it. We always feel very sorry what happened, why we are suffering, blah, blah, and all that. But that boy is very, very sure. Okay, if that guy will claim, will go off. Okay, the tumor which I didn't invite him, I didn't bring it on me, so he will go off. So okay, so let's also then I also started feeling like, okay, let this bugger will go off on its own. I didn't bring it on me. Let me only change few things which would have allowed him inside. Let me take precautions. Let us see what he's doing. Kind of. That's the day I felt okay. I'm survived and I will survive.
So this
That's
was
all.
this was the moment when it changed your perception and
Sure,
emotion.
sure, sure,
Beautiful,
sure.
beautiful.
I'm always been I believe in God because of all these small things, because these kind of things happen in your life. It's happen, and they tell you at that exactly at the point of time. It's like a signboard, right? So you don't thank the guy who put the signboard there. Otherwise, you would have been roaming around everywhere. But he did his job. Hmm. Like that, these are things which direct you to your have a good journey. I will
Right,
not say destination,
right,
because there's no destination. It's always you have to look for a good journey, not a destination.
right. And
So
sorry, yeah, go ahead, please.
yeah. So like I have a lot of incidents like this. That gentleman coming to see me also is like that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had that. So like this, lot of things in life. You don't know where it's. This dean's son-in-law was waiting outside. One Tibetan person was sitting next to him. He was talking about Dalai Lama's speech, something like that. Then he remembered, "Acha, there is a Tibetan medical center on the way. I saw. What do they have?" They see the connection. Is somewhere something connected, something happened. So everything is designed so well that only you have to pick up the right thing and go in the right direction.
Got it.
So I always thank God if He's there. Even if He's not there, I like to believe He's there.
Right. But
Sorry, go ahead.
there's a level of consciousness which is required to be able to sense that signal and pick it up. So signals are always around you.
Yeah. True.
So
True.
Hari, you
That's why I
mentioned.
tried. Sorry.
Yeah, please go
Sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead. No, that's why I say I'm protective in that sense, or pampering in that sense. I've got all these opportunities. I feel it's God sent, or I'm lucky to have these kind of incidents in my life. So I feel you might not get that incident. So I've got something. Let me share it with you. So if you have missed that incident or opportunity, let me try giving you that. Okay, I had this opportunity. I did this. So you can try something, or you start looking for opportunities or incidents in your life.
Got it. So yeah, I think that's a very powerful thing, because what you're telling other people is that despite all odds, I survived. So
Yeah.
so can you. So
True.
it's
True.
not.
True.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you mentioned that people should pick up something new to do. So when you were on your journey to recovery, or fighting cancer, what is it, that new thing that you picked up?
One is I started meeting people whom I don't know also. I go physically meet them, meaning not a phone call and all that. I go meet them. Okay. Meaning I would have heard, say you would have spoken about somebody in our conversation, you would have said, hey, I have a friend here, he does this about somebody. I don't know. I'm just saying about somebody, which would have been really nice. Okay. So I will ask you, Harbinder, can you connect me to this person? I will go. I won't know him at all. I will ask you to just put number. Go sit with them for a coffee. Initial days, it was very odd because people will be waiting for me to, hey boss, why did this guys come to meet me? So they'll be waiting for a purpose. Okay. Then I have to tell them, hey boss, I just came because I liked you do this. I heard you doing this. I was very happy mood. I just want to meet you. And all that. So initial few occasions, people will really you have come all the way to just sit with me and have a coffee. But I struggle to explain to them why I'm doing it, because it makes me so nothing, no threads. Having a conversation with somebody without anything to look for anything expecting, that's the most entertaining part of your life. That's what for me personally.
No,
So
I can completely understand and resonate with that. I do this 200 coffees, you know that.
yeah. True,
So,
very much. That's actually I do. I started doing it. One.
right.
That's one. Second is I do listen to music, but I started. Earlier, I used to make fun of people who listening to Carnatic, or people listening to the Italian opera and all that. I say, what is it? How people enjoy this? This guy is shouting endlessly. How people enjoy this? Okay. And Carnatic, they keep going on and on and on and on. And they will be, say, I said, how do people enjoy this? Then when I see so many people sitting and enjoying, then there is something which I'm missing. Okay. So I started going into all kind of music, what all I can lay my hands off, put my ears on, and try to meet people, try to learn. Maybe I don't learn Carnatic, but I know how the construct is done. The notes are formed, how new ragas could have come. Okay, I won't be able to, but I know how it is. I know the back logic of it. Once you know, you really enjoy that music, whatever it is. Okay. Today I listen to everything: Hindustani, Sufi, Italian opera, Russian. Name it. I've gone around Africa, listening to different kind of percussion, which I love. I love percussion instruments. and Africa has got it's got enormous different kind of things which goes by the beat. Really, that Africa runs on beats, the rhythm. Okay,
Right.
that's why those guys always enjoy beat, and they are so mobile or so flexible
Correct.
because they enjoy the beat.
Right.
That so which I did, and I lost count now. So how much of different kind of instruments I've seen, heard, and all that.
Uh, Also, Hari, when you first came to know that you had cancer, I mean, the journey between the first hospital to the second one, and from the
Mm,
second hospital meeting that doctor who comforted you by his conversation,
mm.
what was the first emotion that hit you?
I I felt very what is I'm trying to get a word for it. Mm. Poor soul. Like say when we see somebody, you say poor soul,
Victimized.
right? Yeah. So uh, kind of victimization can bring out anger.
Right.
Okay, at least that is better.
Uh-huh.
But this victimization, you feel very helpless,
Helpless.
and you feel very what is this here?
Uh,
And you start disliking. You don't people and all that. So when they come to give you pep talk, you dislike them more because okay, of all this, I still have got it. Okay, kind of. So so that is a very bad feeling.
right. Right.
I feel you can be angry, you can be this, that, and all, but you shouldn't go to a stage where you feel that you're not worth living, kind of a, mm, which is a very bad emotion.
Right.
Other emotions, okay, there is some positivity can be around. This really brings you down.
Right. So, Hari, what changed inside of you? Now, I would assume the change happened maybe three times.
Mm,
When you got diagnosed with cancer, you were told that you have
mm,
this challenge as far as your health is concerned.
mm,
So, what changed inside of you? And second is when you started uh, on your journey to survive, the faith that you had that now you can fight it out. For example, the conversation that the kid had with you in the
mm,
hospital,
mm,
then what changed inside you? And
mm.
today, how are you different, Hari, from the Hari prior to knowing that you had cancer? Are you a different being?
Yeah, very much different today. Today I feel I'm the most. I live a very luxurious life. Okay, I'll tell you why I say that. Not monetarily, but I live a very luxurious life. For example, today I have a lot of friends. Okay, I don't call them and say that I'm coming to your house. Okay, which I feel, and I just go that side. I park the car, go inside, knock, and just go inside the kitchen and check what is there, eat and all that. And husband and wife. Okay, the husband may be my friend. Okay, the wife doesn't even crib or show face. She'll be very happy that okay, come, I'll sit. I will give you dosa, whatever it is. Just sit 5 minutes. I'll make some upma or something. You have this by the time. That I'm able to do today, which I feel. It sounds very simple, but when you do it, you will understand. There are only few people's house you can go. Otherwise, your parents' house maybe, or your sister or brother. Even nowadays, even sister brother, you have to call them and say, "I'm coming. Can I drop in?" and all that. Mm, so very you can actually number,
Correct.
and that there you enjoy very much going there.
Mhm.
My case is I have today about 200 houses like that. where I can go.
Wow.
I can just, I said, I'm feeling dirty. I'll just go have shower and come. So I
Nice.
use my friend's towel, go have shower and change and come. I have whatever they have in the table, eat and get out. Nothing, no, nothing. I've not even talked to anybody. Okay. I'll just go there, have a shower, sit with their kids for some time, have food and come out. Okay. Which very few people will have today. I can, which I feel it's a great luxury. Today I'm not have to worry about what happened if I lose my money. Where will I go? Nothing like that. I don't have any fear of that because I
Right.
have about 200 people who can take me in, give me food till I die. Okay,
Lovely.
so that is one greatest I have. So which my life is very luxurious life today.
Right.
I'm doing it because they're not doing it because I'm a cancer survivor. They're doing it because I've built a relationship like that, and I like them, they like me, and we sound more like a family. So for example, I will say, other day I went, a friend of mine had a cycle. I'm taking a cycle and going. My wife is jumping that cycle, the cost of the cycle, it's about 70,000 rupees or something like that, new kind of cycle nowadays. I asked him, how can a cycle be 70,000 rupees? He said, no, there are cycles for 1.5 lakhs also. You don't know. I said, I couldn't believe because I've always known cycle is 3,000, 4,000 rupees. Okay. After that, I've lost track, so I don't know. I said, there is cycle for 1.5 lakhs, 2 lakhs, and all that. Okay. And this cycle is 74,000 rupees. I said, so what? So I can't take it? No. No. Already I've asked my driver to keep it in your car. So that's how it is. So I've never asked him. I never asked him for money. Should I pay? Nothing. I didn't even ask him like, can I pay for it? Okay. And same they do with me. Any of them. So my wife, I have two cooks. That's why I have two cooks because somebody will be eating at my house any point of time. Somebody will walk in. I'll tell them anybody who's coming here can come and stay in my place. No worries, nothing. Please, anybody just. So and I don't have to invite. Most of them who come to Bangalore or Chennai, they land up, come eat whatever they sleep in the, like say if they don't have a bed, they sleep in the sofa and all that. Just go eat and go off. That's all. Even if I'm not there, they come. I feel this is the biggest, very big luxury where you have a very large family,
Right.
about 800,000 people family. And different, it's not Tamilians, just Tamilians. I have Fauji friends, about 10, 9 of Fauji friends, and out of that, 7 are Pagdi Punjabis.
Six.
From yeah. Sorry, is it Pagdi is correct word, right? I'm sorry, I just
Turban
accepted
is
word. Yeah.
called pagdi. Turban is
Yeah.
called pagdi, and
Yeah.
people who wear turban are called Sikhs.
Sikhs. So Sikh friends I have. My neighbor is a neighbor. We both don't treat each other as neighbors. Okay. He's from the army, and they are Punjabis basically.
Right.
So very close to them. Most of my time, I'm there. House keys are there. Their house keys are with us. They'll end up for a coffee. I will not be there. They'll be having coffee in my house and all that. It's how we feel very
Right.
close.
Lovely.
Like that, I have friends across the globe like this.
Beautiful.
So that is one.
Yeah. Go on.
That is one. Second is, I see this might sound very philosophical, but it really happens in my life, and I experience in a daily. I don't see anything negative. I don't see anything negative. I will always, worst case, I feel okay. I didn't get it, then which means there is something here. If I, for example, when I go and ask ice cream, they said, hey, ice cream khatam ho gaya hai, finish. So we don't have ice cream. Then I feel okay. Today, if I had ice cream, then I would have, my diabetes would have kicked in, and I would have been there. So this something good happening to me. That's how I take it. I don't do it as a subconsciously. I do. Okay. Which maybe I would have developed it. I don't know how, but subconsciously I do. So I'm never unhappy.
Lovely.
After I always been happy. Maybe very happy or happy, but I've always been
Right. You'll be in
touch
that
wood
happy, high state of mind.
yeah. Yeah. So these
And,
are the two big things in my life after getting out of cancer.
right. And what, it's, I understand, that you had this conversation with the child, you started looking at the positive side, you started believing in it. But everyone from inside needs some strength,
Mm,
consciously, for example, even if it is something simple as that, there is something negative happens, you
mm,
look at the positive side of it. But something
mm,
inside of you needs to give you that strength, because uh,
mm,
at the back of your mind you had that you have cancer.
mm,
I'm talking about when
mm,
you got detected with cancer, when you were going
mm,
through the struggle to fight cancer, you had to
mm,
keep yourself positive. And like we said, that a lot of people come and say positive things, but that's toxic
mm, mm,
positivity, because you know that they're coming
mm,
just because they want to try with a good intent to give you that
mm,
positive note. But
mm,
what inside of you gave you that strength to want to live, to make a difference, to fight it?
mm. You say this. I always wanted. Say my grandmother. She tells us a small, but that actually stuck in my head. Saying everybody has a story. Everyone. The driver, the guy who's cooking, everybody has a story. Okay. You make sure that story is well written before you go to the grave. Okay. Don't leave the story half. You will come back. Like how Hindus, we feel like say we come back. Second is if you're not, the story is not completed, it's a cursed life. Okay. So you should complete the story, and each one has a story, and there is a purpose for each one coming into this world and going off. That's why she treats everybody well. Though he might be a cook, this guy looking after the cow and all that, she gets really work done from them, feed them and get the work done from them. But when they give food, when they give clothes, when they go out, for example, evening she will be going out to the temple.
Mhm.
She will say, okay, you also come. And okay, all these guys who are working for us, we will also go with her to the temple.
Right, right.
And when you give for puja, she will give everybody's name. And their gotra, everything she will give, all will be in then. Then last she will tell her name.
Right.
Okay. And
Beautiful.
give the prasadam. Normally we will take, then these guys will take and all this. She will not do that. Okay. Anybody you all have said they can sit with her, have food and all that, treats them. She doesn't do it as if she's doing it like a favor to them.
Right.
She does it very casually, very so which she's saying dignity of labor, one. Second is saying everyone is unique in their own aspect. Everyone has a story. Only thing is but subconsciously you write your story. So write your story big, okay,
Mhm.
which can impact a lot of people's life. Can do some. There'll be something which you leave when you go to the grave. It's not that somebody came, had food, passed off, and have a family legacy there. Nothing. Have something which will be very impactful. Okay. Today you remember people who has not left anything except their story,
Right.
whether it's Rama or Vivekananda or whoever it is. It's
Correct.
only story is there, nothing else is there. Okay. So you have to have that impactful story,
Right.
which can change a lot of people's lives.
Yeah.
So I always dream big. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to change the world. I'm doing this. From the kids, maybe a fancy story, but something. It's always there in the back of your mind.
Right.
At some point, it gets kicked. No, no, no. I shouldn't die like this and go off. That's all. 2 days, 3 days. After that, you become a photo in your house. That's all. It's done, finished.
Right.
So that way I feel I'm something. I have something little more than this. So I have to leave a mark before I kick the bucket or go to the grave. And I want a wonderful story. Uh, you may not be alive to hear that story, but it'll be good if you imagine that. Okay. So that may be the one who's always pulling me from subconsciously, consciously, that I don't want to die a normal death. I want to have a celebrity death, kind of.
So, that's a very big takeaway personally for me today. I mean, your grandmother's
Mm,
advice to you.
mm,
But what
mm,
is your advice to anyone who's struggling with cancer today? What do you think?
mm.
uh, how should they treat themselves, and what is it that can inspire them to live? What is your advice?
Okay, I'll put it in very maybe I'm trying to put it very simple terms. Mm. Say when you parents always tell you, no, have some savings, because they would have some point of time they would have suffered without liquidity, had some problem and all that. Okay, so they say always have a saving, then you can do whatever you want. Okay,
Hmm.
this is more a monetary advice, which is a good advice. You have a saving, so you don't have worry or fear in your life, insecurity in your life. Same way, I'm saying you have lot of savings. I'm saying lot of savings, non-monetary. Okay, have lot of positivity in you. Do lot of good work. Okay, believe that even a small good deed will isn't one which will help you some point of time in your life. Okay, you might help your cook's daughter to study, or you would have just got bus pass for somebody not known to you, or you would have just some elderly person in the airport. Somebody has to pick him up, but no one has come. You can just drop him on the way. When you're taking Ola, Uber, take him also. You would have traveled with you. They wouldn't have come. You can just drop them on the way. Anything possible. Anything possible. You don't have to shy away. Okay. Anything possible. That small will add on to your account. It will add on to your account. And you don't know when it will come to your help. It will really come to your help. This I've experienced. I don't want to give any instance. I've experienced. You try this. Trust me and try. Okay. You're not losing anything. No.
Of course.
Trust me and try. I'm talking to everybody who's going to read this book. Trust me and try. Just keep adding more and more and more to that. Okay. You don't know when it will come. It will come in 10 times bigger and help you. When you wouldn't have expected it. It will come and help you at some point of time, which I feel everybody should try practice, because you're not losing anything in this. Just doing small things. Somebody would have come to your house for painting or doing some work, whatever possible, wherever possible. Help in big or small way. Somebody would have known, somebody's formed a company, he's got a very good product. You go and so check with that, ask the auditor to check, put some money there. I'm just saying, it can be anything. It can be
Right.
anything. Okay. And that helps, that will be added to your account, and that gives a lot of strength and like say if you have bank balance, X amount of bank balance, that gives you so much of strength. Okay.
Mhm.
Something like that. This will give you abnormally XXX amount of strength
Got it.
when you're even normal times. It will give you so much of strength.
So
It's not that when you're in problem.
start building your karma account, and
Yeah.
which will pay
It's
off.
not difficult. It's much easy. Yeah. It's not difficult. It's very easy. And you can start with even 1 rupee. How you saying is even 1 rupee, start a savings account, kind of. You can start with small things.
Smallest of
Small
needs
things.
that you could do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hari, before I let you go, my last question to you is, uh, has your experience of cancer and then surviving cancer. I know it has changed your outlook to life, but has it changed the way you work? Is there purpose to what you do today because of this experience that you've gone through?
Yes, very much, very much. Because say sometimes the temporary disadvantage, because you'd like to be good, you don't like to be professional. Lot of places I I encounter this. So I started, hey, boss, I'm not a professional guy. Yeah. I'm a good guy. So let's do business kind of. So I they say, oh no, you shouldn't do this. Should be like done like this. No. So that way it is a slight disadvantage. Okay. You being, because you can't be very principled. They say you can't be very principled and you do business. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Tatas can survive for 150 years, right? Still, they keep up their standards and ethics, and greatly in a country like this, they're able to survive, and they may not be making hell a lot of profit, but about 6-7 lakh families directly and so many millions indirectly are being paid, made money. Companies are running well, and still they're able to hold on to their core values, right? So it might be a struggle initially, because people have to understand that. But say today, for example, whatever business I'm doing, I talk to all the employees as much as possible in all hands, in the town hall, in when they meet them, when I go there, I talk to all my employees, encourage them to be nice and good human beings, where in the work itself, okay, which will sometimes be an inconvenience, but in the long run, it actually adds a lot of value to the organization they are working for. May not be me all the time. It may be somebody else also. They might quit and go and join somewhere else also. Till the goodwill, your goodwill will be your goodwill, and it adds up to the company's goodwill also.
Absolutely.
One, and second, I now treat all my employees as shareholders, and I'm actually trying to actually practice that. I'm trying to give stake to all the employees in the organization, whatever level they are. Okay, so that they all work together, make a good business, make decent profit, and share the decent profit, because we all work for it. Okay, so I might take a little more, but I'm happy to share. I'm not doing it as a very big philanthropic act. I feel that's the way it should be done, because they all work for it. Okay, some luck, I've got some money in my hand, so I'm able to start, and put in money. But this is what it is today because of the efforts from each and every individual. And I give them examples also. If my driver goofs up one day and I miss one important appointment with my funding guy, and the funding guy gets irritated, the funding guy is a bit snobbish, saying, if you're not punctual, you're not a great businessman. And I end up late that day because my driver goofs up. The whole thing goes, it's like a pack of cards, everything falls. Okay. So everybody should be aligned, and everybody should be putting their heart and soul and passion, so they're building something nice. So for that, they should be rewarded. They should also feel like owners. Say, just not just owners in the namesake. I said, you also be owners. Okay, take a share of it. Work for it. Take a share of it. So which I do it very happily. So which is a big change. Earlier, I would have tried to make it sound as if a big philanthropic activity, boss, I'm giving to the world and all that. Now I feel it should be like this, and I'm happy doing it.
Lovely, lovely.
Mm.
So, Hari, on that note, I mean, there could be some questions that will come into my mind, and I might ping you again. But
Mm.
uh, I get the gist of you know what you went through.
Mm.
What was the experience of when you how you were communicated about the problem, and how
Mm.
that you realized that the way the communication happens could make a lot of a difference on how the person perceives the future to be, and how consciousness needs to be there to be able to pick up the signals that universe is sending your way, and to be able to change, and how to start contributing to other people's life based on your experience and spread the joy, not just joy, but helping people want to live despite all odds. Just makes the journey more meaningful. And I love the concept of the karma account. I mean, if today you have a situation that even if you don't have money, you will not face the challenges of not having money, because you have people to stand by you. And I think that is more important, because while money is temporary, but relatively relationships go a longer way. And the biggest takeaway was the message that you got from your grandmother, that life is a story, and story needs to, you can make your efforts to complete your story before you go, and the story needs to be written big. So that's a brilliant thing. And one more takeaway personally for me was that do good for someone you do not know. We tend to do good for people that we know, but the true pleasure is when you do good for people that you do not know. And in fact, I'm born into a Sikh faith, and in Sikh faith we call it Sarbat Ka Bhala. Sarbat Ka Bhala is, when you pray to God, our last line is Sarbat Ka Bhala. That do good for everyone in the universe, not just for me.
Exactly.
So it's a part of our prayer that we are not praying for us, we are praying for everyone, because if everyone is going
everybody,
I will be happy. So brilliant conversation, and I truly believe that this could be a great inspiration for those who read your story in the book. And of course, I missed that part of it, that where how a cancer survivor or a cancer patient can survive is pick up something that you've never done before. Do it.
Sure.
It will raise your curiosity level. It will raise your excitement level, and it will create that positivity internally, which is what is going to help your body feel better, your mind feel better. And if your body and mind feel better, there are chances that you will survive.
Yeah. There are no chances. You will definitely survive.
So brilliant conversation, Hari. Thank you so much for your time. I know I have taken 1 hour 36 minutes of your time. I think it's going to be very, very useful for other people.
Thank you. Thanks, Harbinder. Thank you for listening to me. And I'm definitely sure that you will do a better job, because I may not sound it. I sound like a conversation. It sounds nice when you write. I think you will do a very good job in writing.
I really hope.
The flow.
I hope. I'm sure God will give me the strength to be able to write it better.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so
much. Thank you.